Cyber Traders, happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome back. Good to see you all. Alex, Wayne, everybody, Grant, everybody on social media. Welcome back here from Facebook all the way to YouTube and Instagram. Really exciting day. I think the Monday was actually pretty good. We're going to talk about some of the big winners that we had. We had the Tulip Lady, the Tupperware Lady. PACW, Kava was moving up pretty good. Also had probably some of you saw what happened with AMC yesterday too. It was kind of pick up from Friday. But a couple of good stocks, typical Monday, holiday season. This is a really big week. You got the Fed meeting that's going on this week. Some people are predicting another rate hike. They were talking about how more or less how the NASDAQ obviously is breaking new highs and stuff like that. So a lot of really cool stuff. We're going to check it out. I want to start off with this BFRG really quick. Some of us seen this stock this morning. Really nice move. You could see it right here. Stock went from 425 up to 525, $1 in less than 30 minutes. I was over here checking out level 4, which, by the way, I know a lot of you, I sent some emails out there. You guys have my email address. If you're interested in finding out more about level 4, or remember, I'm going to be on NASDAQ this week talking about NASDAQ Total View, which is very similar on Thursday. I'm going to be live there at 1 o'clock. We'll send out an email. Hopefully you guys watch it and definitely try it for $15. You have the opportunity to have a seat on the exchange. For everybody on social media that's watching, like, why would you not want that? I just don't understand. I used to people pay millions. I paid thousands a month just to have that at 20 years old. And 30 years later, it's $15. How do you not want that? But let me put my email address just in case in Restream. And all social media here, guys. This is my email address. If you guys want to reach me there, look forward to get you there and get it. By the way, everyone here I got a lot of emails yesterday too. Everybody wanted a promotion code for level 4. Once again, email me. All right, let's talk about what happened yesterday because there were a couple of really nice stocks. I want to start off. I thought this one was probably the best one, the BBIG yesterday. I mean, this stock had a great run up. You could see it from here. This thing ran from $3 right at $9.30. Did a little bit of nasty shake. And then right around $9.50, we had that really big pop. The thing ran to $5.75 in less than an hour. And I thought that was probably our biggest win of the day. The Tupperware stock, that one had an early run, just made its big move and then kind of just stopped. It's been on a really good move the last couple of days. I mean, you could see it from Friday. Stock literally ran from right around 80 cents to about $1.80, up about 100%, more than 100%. That's not bad for a day. APLD, that one also very, very fast runner. The only thing I was really discouraged on this stock right here was that I really thought that this stock was going to make a nice little break. It started around 525 and it ran up there about within 15 minutes. And I looked at this. I'm like, you know what? That looks like a Fausto flag right there. I really thought that was really going to break out, and it almost did. Big resistance. But the big thing that you had to look at that stock is yesterday there was a great iceberg order that was hovering and holding it down at 975, and he was refreshing, he was updating his quote, and it obviously kind of backed right off. But once it got around here, I thought it was going to make it, but it right here, this little Fausto flag right there broke it down. So anyway, it was a nice winner. If you came in late around 10 o'clock, even ran from 9 to 975, it still was a really nice trade anyway. A couple other one, PACW. I think I'm going to put this back on the watch list. I mean, this thing has not only, this is one of those stocks, the California bank stocks that got crushed. You had a few of them out there. I kind of took them off my watch list, but Wales was another one. But she moved pretty nicely yesterday. I mean, you could see it went from 960 all the way to about 1060. The stock took a very, very big hit back in March when we had that big crash for all those stocks. They took a really big hit, but doing pretty well. Kind of like it. Want to keep it's been moving up pretty nicely the last couple of days. 780. It's already at 1080, up $3. It's got this big resistance levels right around here, right around the $12 price range, right below that. So that could probably make up as a good swing trade. And then there's the Kava trade. It was so funny. I took my son out. We had to run a couple of errands, and I was talking about it. I was telling that they opened up a Kava next to my house. And I says, I just tell my son I bought that stock. He's like, oh, really, Dad? The girls love it, man. That's all they talk about. They rant and rave about it. I'm like, really? I'm like, sometimes you learn a lot from your kids when you listen to them, and like, oh my God, it's a great company. I mean, I don't know what it is, I don't know what's going on, but they love it. But Kava, I'm telling you, it's testing close to the highs. I own it still as a swing trade. If you were watching, we got in here around 41 when it had this little bounce right here. But I told you that was about a month ago when I was in the city. And I told you, if you listen to me, you have been here, if you're just joining us now. So I saw a big line out the door, and I'm like, let me go try that place. I heard it went public, and I saw the line. I'm like, $15 for every salad. I mean, it's a good salad, big salad, but talking about the line and the millennials in there buying it. Keep an eye on Kava, as a swing trade, but I'm still holding it. Who knows? Some people said it could be the next Chipotle, and we all know where Chipotle went up to. Not even in the hundreds, went to the thousands. Okay. So, like I said, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, a couple of the stocks are moving pretty well. We had the CSQ that, thank God, came back a lot. CSQ had a really, really big move. There's that stock that we own as a swing trade also. Pays like 8-9% dividend every month. But it was a really good buy around $13.50. So not only getting paid every month on that dividend, that stock did well too. All right, so let's talk about PACW has earnings after the bell today. Thanks a lot, Brian, for sharing that. And that's why we're going to put PACW on our watch list too. Now, there were a couple of stocks that did also mature in the pre-market. There was this ELBM, I don't know, 7,000 shares, up 65%. Really didn't go anywhere. It's kind of flat. I was looking over here on level 4. I'll bring this over here so you guys could see it here. I'm not really seeing that much action, here going on this stock. So maybe on the B list, I'll see how it works out. Sometimes we see these things move up, but 7 million shares traded in pre-market, still didn't push it. This stock too, also under $1. It's gapped up. It did great yesterday after hours, but you kind of died. There are a couple of big iceberg orders that did show up right here. I'm seeing someone just got executed right here for about 25,000 at $1. So I don't know. And these are like number 1 and number 2. But the BFRG, that one on the other hand, like I said, very strong. It's holding here, had a really good move. It's got some big support levels right around 5. I'm not really seeing too many buyers at 5, but BFRG, we'll see how she pans out when she opens up. I'll definitely throw that in a watch list. Here's a stock that just gapped up pretty big, but not really moving. PWM, new IPO, not really moving that much. ABVC, another one's gapped up pretty big, up 13%. Not, very spotty on the chart is what we stay away from. We want stocks that have good volatility, good action, good trading movement. This one's not really moving. Losers list. This stock is getting crushed. A lot of support levels. $1 is the magic number. When you break $1, that's when it ends. It's right there, 99 cents to $1. I'll put this on the B list for a dead cat bounce. NMTC. But remember, it says medical technologies. What do we know about medical stocks? They don't come back. All right. So be very careful with that one. STOK, another pharmaceutical stock didn't do too well. So these look like nothing really great there. Obviously, this one's coming back down for that big run up. Forgot to mention this one too. The BJDX. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot to mention that. That was a big move yesterday. That thing ran from 650 all the way up to 1350. Another great day trade, but we know why she's coming down anyway. Now, and why she's on the big losers list. On the New York Stock Exchange, up 25%. This stock right here, 37 cents, but she just basically just gapped up, didn't go anywhere. You got to remember when you see these stocks that gap up and someone's like, oh, I heard that stock's up 30%. Just because it's up 30% doesn't mean it's not going anywhere. You could see it in pre-market. So, and some people get caught up on the hype and they get themselves in trouble. On the other hand, this stock looks pretty good. Big move yesterday from 11 o'clock to about 2 o'clock. Had a good move from $1.70. It's already $1.80. That one is definitely going on the watch list. And not only do I have it on the watch list, but I have it here on level 4. And we got a couple of big iceberg orders. You see some volume just came in. You see these green balls, they got hit. And it's kind of like testing those highs right there. This one's not that bad. See if we get a good push on it. Cheap, very inexpensive. So for everyone out there, always get discouraged thinking like, are there stocks that you could trade that are inexpensive, that's all we do trade. You know, I'll say about 80% of them. Losers on the New York, anything there? Well, we know why AMC's there. RXT, man, this stock is getting crushed. I don't know if it's on your short list, but definitely expensive. And also very, you got to be a little bit more an advanced trader. But if you can afford it, that stock is not looking too well. It's really pushing down very hard. AMC, we know why that thing is on the losers list after seeing what happened, you know, last couple of days. Let me bring it up to show you what happened. So that big little run up right here. Stock had a really, really nice run right there. That was on Friday. And then we saw this in pre-mark. We thought it was going to come back, but pretty much he died. You know, had a little bit of a bounce back, but that's it. But I'll stay away from it. AMC gets pretty volatile. That's right, Grant. They do not come back. All right. Now, anything else out there? I think that we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stocks. Street Chefs has a stock up there coming out soon. Big pop yesterday. What on the TKRA? Oops. TKRA. It's not even coming up on my watch list. I think you got to give me another. You got to give me the right symbol. That symbol does not exist. TKRA. All right. Anything else? Fed start meeting today. Could be a little slow today. Yeah, I mean, listen, Michael. We all know there's always something that's moving. So it might be slow on some brand names. I mean, the market's really not doing too much today, but we'll see. All right. I mean, we'll see how the Feds come up with. All right. Now, remember, today also, we will be broadcasting live on Instagram and on YouTube. We have Traders Talk meeting today, which starts at 11 o'clock. So if you're watching on social media, we will be broadcasting on all our social media networks live for about an hour. One of the big things we want everybody to do is you have our email. If you have any questions, we're going to pick a couple of questions and we're going to go through it. It's a great training program, a great product, lesson course that we offer here at CTU. So don't forget to meet us back at 11. And then tomorrow I'm going to be live. We got open house. I'll be on NASDAQ. So we got a really busy week this week. All right. So let's step it up. Oh, you misspelt it. Yeah, no problem. Just like whatever this, the TRKT. Okay, there he goes. Let me just bring up the stock for Street Chefs he's on YouTube right here. TR right there. Yeah, I mean, this stock right here, it's not really doing anything. Stock traded 14,000 shares, and that's not something we would really trade. I mean, I don't know what you call as a pop-wise, but 14,000 shares. I mean, the stock, I remember we did trade it back in March when it ran from 6 all the way to 25, but she's not really going anywhere. But, hey, it might move. I mean, listen, we'll keep an eye on it, put it on the watch list. You never know, unless you know something we don't. All right, everybody. Good luck today. Happy trading. Don't forget about class today, and we will start commentary once the market opens up. Everyone on social media, we'll be back here at 11 o'clock and at 2:30 live. And remember, we're live here every morning at 9 a.m. and at 2:30. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Trade safe, and we'll see when the market opens up at 9:30.